So there's a lot going on in the world right now. Um, Especially if you are American, and especially if you are a Black American, which is an experience I cannot speak about directly. I just have seen the impact of what's been going on some of my friends, and it has been something to sit up here in Canada and watch as my country burns. Um, and I don't know. I guess if anybody is here and surprised to hear me talking about this, like, I've never shied away from talking about politics on stream, and I'm not going to start now. I encourage you to learn about what is happening and don't look away except as you need to for your own mental health, because obviously martyring yourself over it isn't going to help anybody. If you want to try to make things better, you do have to keep yourself together enough to have the energy to do that. But also don't look away, and be aware that this is a reality that's been going on a lot longer than I've been aware of it. And I've even been somewhat aware of it for a while now. But if you can afford to donate, there are many causes to donate to, depending on where you want to help. If any of you have been out protesting, I salute you. I thank you for that. I cannot. I am in another country now. But I respect so much the people who are putting their lives on the line out there trying to make the world better. And as we, honest to God, face the possibility of fascism officially taking over the United States of America, a sentence that I think people would never in a million years have imagined would be in reality, instead of the science fiction dystopia. We're living in it. We're living in the science fictional dystopia. If we're going to get through this, it's going to be together. And it's going to be hard. And I don't know what's going to happen or if it's going to be okay. I wish I could say it was. My sister called me at 1 a.m. Earlier this week. She was like, I knew you'd be awake. But we talked about it, and she was like, I can't tell you that I can't tell you it's going to be okay. I can't tell you I'm going to be okay or anything's going to be okay. All we can do is just get through it and do the best we can. And that's what it is. That's what we've got, is doing our best, being there for each other, supporting each other. For my fellow white folks, listen to what communities of color are saying. I know it's really hard and uncomfortable sometimes to hear people talk angrily about white people, and you say, I'm not a racist person, I'm not a bad person. Why are they saying this? Well, we live in an unfair society, and just because you don't mean any harm doesn't mean you're not accidentally harming someone or being part of a system that harms somebody. So I encourage you to listen to what people say and to read and educate yourself. There are so many materials available for free online or in books. I'm currently reading a book called White Fragility: Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Race. Just for people like me. And it's not like out there to make you feel like garbage. It's just out there to help you learn so that you can try to make things better. Because I hope it is abundantly clear to everyone watching the stream that things need to get better. Things need to change. And we have to stand together. We have to stand together, not just against the rise of fascism and the police violence, not just in our country, but around the world. But we also have to try to make the world a better place for ourselves, for each other, for the children that are growing up in this terrifying reality of the past few months, especially. Yeah. I think one of my goals is to become an anti-racist, because I'm obviously not a big fan of racism, but choosing to be anti-racist, I think, is the way to go and the path to follow. So, yeah. I hope you're all doing all right, all things considered. It's kind of awkward when people say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And you're like, I mean, do you really want me to answer that question? But I don't know. Just hang in there. Find some time to be good and kind to yourselves. There's nothing wrong with escaping from things a little bit, just as long as you go back to it when you can. Sophie wants you to know that. Meow! So with that said, my friends, and yeah, we're in glasses mode, Lauren. When we're in glasses mode, Lauren, that's how you know either I'm sick or I'm stressed out to such a degree that I'm just like, whatever, I don't even care about putting in contacts. And that's where we are. So, we're going to play some Celeste, in which we confront some internal demons, mostly, which is still important, and it is still valuable for you to look at yourself and give yourself that space to grow, even when the world is burning. You still deserve to take time for yourself, and it's still really good for you to become your best self. So let's do that with Madeline, shall we? Let's take our almost 40 strawberries and walk our way into what looks like a... I don't know, actually. Oh, this is cool. You can look around the mountain. Oh, we're getting... You can almost kind of see the peak. That is exciting, Chrono, and congratulations to them. It does kind of look like a pagoda with like a river. The Mirror Temple. Oh no. Mirrors in this game are kind of problematic. They let us see our worst self. This is probably true of both the game and real world. Oh my god, Chrono, are they really? As much as I love that game, how do they pronounce it? Oh, this is pretty. Listen to that piano. Listen to that. Listen to that piano, folks. Listen to that piano. So pretty. Is it really a real name, Chrono? Because I don't think I've ever encountered it. I've encountered Celeste as a name. So are we... Oh, wow, look at that. You can see actually a reflection. Like the whole thing is kind of... It's reflecting him there. So it's like little bits of reflectiveness in the wall, but like broken up. God, I love the voices. They have so much personality. Alright, Blues, take care. He's all excited, and she's not sure how she feels about this. Oh, no. Oh, no, Theo. Are we gonna have to rescue him? Uh-oh, he's not listening to her. She's like, yeah, going into an ancient temple. Oh! Sorry, guys. Oh gosh, okay. I think this might be my favorite music in the game. Listen to that sound. Well, she has a French last name in Final Fantasy VI, so don't know if this is physically possible. Oh, what if I did something really dumb? Okay, I got the buttons right. Look, I had to try, okay? Oops. Okay. Hey, Blinkspat. Potential missable mirror story things. I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about that because, like, I like finding things myself, and sometimes if I... Oh, that's interesting. Oh! Oh, look at that. New technique discovered. What? That's cool. That's gonna... Oh, this... Okay. This is very Metroid feeling to me. You know? Sophie! Come here, baby! Hold on. Come here, baby girl! Come on. Oh. Holy crap! Ah! Oh, that's cool. Oh. Uh-oh. She's like, oh no, it's a mirror. That has not worked out well for me before. There's an eyeball. Oh, Theo's phone, even better. Did he get pulled into the mirror dimension? There we go. She's trying to do positive thinking. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I guess the white path is like the path of the light coming out of it is the only way forward, so. Oops. Oh. Okay, this is intentionally Metroid-like. There is no way this isn't intentionally Metroid-like. Like, I even, like, hit a button on a door to make the door open. Oh! There's spikies. Oh, geez. Am I really gonna do this? Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Oops. Okay. Crazy. All right. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do that. How on earth? Oops. Oh man, this is my favorite song in the game. Is there a way to do that? Oh, I bet there is actually. Okay. Sorry, you guys. You're just gonna have to deal with me trying to get this one because it's... No! Oh, hold on. Aha! Haha! No! Oh! Haha! Did you see that though? Oops. I'm gonna get it. Too soon, but I'm gonna get it. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm gonna get it! Victory! That feels good. Oh my gosh, this song is so pretty. Ooh, what's going on here? Yes, we have hit. Oh! Ooh! This one has a button. Oops, that's not right. Ah! Oops. Oops! Hit the wall and then... Nope. Hold on. Thank you, Tom. Oh, you want to land on top of it again. Okay, hold on. Nope. Did it wrong. Spikies. Why is this song so pretty? Not far enough. I was getting it. I got it. Oh, right. Okay. No. Okay. No, I think we can do it. Okay, so that's not right. Oh, Oh, what if I just launch at it? Okay, hold on. We're gonna try that. Nope, you gotta land on it. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Nah, not far enough. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. How exciting. What does this one do? Nothing, okay. What does that do? Oops. Oof, oh! This is gonna be a momentum thing, isn't it? Isn't it? I bet it is. Close. That's not what I meant. Oh, nope. Oh, if I just go straight forward, though. Okay. Oh! Okay, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Huh. Oh, that looks nasty. Nope. No. That is my strawberry dance. Oh man, I made a really good pound cake. Oh, where is this? Oh, I see where this is going. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Yeah. No, but I was thinking I could make something with strawberries. I could make strawberries. It's actually a super... No, I missed... Oh, whoa, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Whoa, do you see that? Hmm. No. Oh, hmm. Okay, hold on, folks. Nope. I wonder if... Yay! That's one way of dealing with it. Oh my gosh. Ooh! Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, I could just jump off the cliff. Or I could be super rocket propulsed across the cliff. Or I could rocket propulse smash into some strawberries. Holy cow! I suppose that... I guess that happens. I don't know about getting all the berries, but I'm getting some berries. Okay. No? Okay, so I'm really having a hard time getting my not my D-pad, my control thingy to go the direction I want it to go. Oh, and then you like click. Okay, hold on. I know what I'm supposed to do. I just don't know if I can execute it, you know? Is it just makes this song kind of sound like aquatic ambiance? Is that the song that everyone loves from Donkey Kong Country? No! Too late! It's like the most tragic song in the soundtrack. I like it better than that song, but a lot of people like that song, so. No! Okay, hold on. Okay, so you have to use your dash to get out of it. No, try it sooner, Lauren. Maybe is it Sticker Brush Symphony that I'm thinking of? I've never played Donkey Kong Country. I mostly just know it through other people liking it. No! So close. The spikes make me think of what's it called? Cave Story. Nope, still too late, too late. Okay, maybe if we try, let's turn it up, turn it a little bit slower. Too easy. At least that makes it clear that I knew what I was doing, you know? Oh man, look at this. Have to try that. You know how it is. You gotta try slamming your face into every nook and cranny. Ah, that's how we come back up. Okay. Ah, okay. No. Hey, Candle. Oh, okay, never mind. I was making it too hard. It turns out it's not that hard. I mean, it's not necessarily easy. Wait, no, I could do it. Why was I... No, Lauren! Oh, jeez, this one looks hard. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep trying here. But maybe I am. Yeah, Lucian, we've had a lot of quotes. No! Oh, okay. Use your D-pad, Lauren. Having some trouble here. That's alright. Nope. No! Oh my god. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Somehow. Nope. Okay. Okay, hold on, no. No. No, okay, you have to zoom over there faster, you see? No! Okay. Ah! Whew! And I didn't need the second orb. Thank you, guys. That felt good. I like that you can decide for yourself which strawberries you want to do and which ones you don't. Oh, geez. Oh. Oh. Okay. We gotta think through this one. Thinking is overrated. Now how I'm gonna get back, I don't know. Huh. Yeah, without that. Oh, got it. Got it. You land on the platform below it, and then you get your jump back. Well, if you don't do that. Okay. All right. No. Oh, you see that? You see that? You see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you? I did that wrong. I accidentally hit the button that I did not mean to hit, and I don't know how I hit it, but I hit it. Hey, Hitsuki, we're doing pretty well, actually. Oops. See, it actually kind of drops you kind of near there, so it's actually kind of a cue. Like, oh, I could stop there, couldn't I? It's telling you how to do it. How cool is that? Oops. Okay. No, too much. Oh, yeah, see. Okay, hold on. That's gonna take a little bit of finessing. I can get this one, though. I'm pretty sure I can. Oops. You know? Like, I think I've got it. Oops! No! Oh, so close. If I hadn't... Good to know. Good to know that that's a risk. Okay. Nope. Okay. Now I can do this. I don't know how I'm gonna get back from it, but I'm gonna find out. Oh, that's close. It's close enough to make me feel like that I'm doing something slightly wrong, you know? It's going all right. We're doing our best here, folks. And after all, that's all any of us can ever do. Oops. Alright, how am I gonna get back? Not like that. Not like that. There's something I've clearly gotten not quite right coming back. I'm so close. Ah! Oh no. Okay, if I just get to the... Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I think the solution is going to involve basically waiting it out on the wall there as long as I can for it to come back. Oh! My god, okay. Do the exact same thing backwards. No! Ah! Nope, not quite. But that's absolutely what I'm supposed to do here. Ah! Nope. Oops. Nope, not quite. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again until we get it. I hope you guys are okay with that. Oops! That wasn't right. Okay, I'll get the timing down. I've got the timing down for a... Ah, you can take a little more time there, Lauren. That's... This works so neatly. No! Okay. Ah! No! Oops! Right. I need to remember that that's gonna happen there. I made that way harder than it needed to be towards the end there. But we got it. That was exciting, wasn't it? Oops. No. Okay. Oh, these little crystally thingies. But at the same time, antiprefix, the way that you think about getting back, once you remember how you got there, then you have to think about getting back with the same kind of thinking, if that makes sense. Like, does that make sense? Like, being like, oh, oops. Oh, you mean the part with the oops. The part with the the feather? It took me a while to figure out what I was supposed to do from a gameplay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Is there something to be done in the middle here? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, no, there totally is. Oh, I want to get there. Okay, hold on. There's totally something hidden there. I bet there's something hidden there. Just gotta do it. No, that was the wrong thing to do, Lauren. I thought it was very effective, and I think it's a really cool thing that it's like telling people, yeah! Strawberry instincts. Haha. A lot of people said that the feather has actually been helpful for them when they've had panic attacks. I am not prone to actual panic attacks, just like anxiety attacks, which are not nearly, I think, as severe. Oh. Is that where I came from? That's where I came from. Oh, it's dark. And ominous sounding. I'm gonna take this a moment to drink some water because there's a creepy looking thing. How much do you want to bet that those creepy little crystals in the middle are forming like either some sort of a chair or some sort of a device, and our dear friend Theo is stuck in there, and then maybe there's a bunch of different directions this could go. Maybe he's possessed, maybe he's being held prisoner, I don't know. But this would not be the first supernatural thing we've encountered up here, given that we hung out with a very unhappy ghost. I'm liking it a lot, Angry Nerdbird. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's a... Huh. So I guess I need to get more of the crystal-y thingies locked. Where did I not get crystal-y things locked? The game in general or this section? Oh, I hate platforming. I really hate 2D platformers. I have a lifetime of utterly loathing them as my least favorite, potentially least favorite genre of all time. As the people who've been here for this whole playthrough so far have heard me expound on numerous times. Oh, this is new. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be really bad. Okay, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. Oops. See what happens. Oops. Nope, too fast. Yes, everything seems to be slowed down. Still too fast, okay. And the, yeah. Oops. Nope, too early, I think. I'm gonna try slowing it down a little bit more. Whew! I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I think even slowed down, I don't think I can get this one. But it was worth playing around, giving it a try. No, I've played Mario RPG. I'd like to try Thousand Year Door at some point. Did I do this one already? Oh, I did. I've done all of these. Oh, it all just like loops around. Have I? Oh, that's just a strawberry. Have I missed any of these sparkly blue guys? I must have. Yeah, it feels super Metroid-y. So with Thousand Year Door, I've seen it before, but when I've tried to explain what I remember, it sounds like I'm kind of conflating multiple Mario RPG, Paper Mario games. So I think it's safe to say I don't remember it very well. All I know is that there's a character named Count Bleck, and I really liked him, and I think he's actually secretly tragic, but also funny and a bad guy. But then I was like, there's like somebody named Vivian. Oh, isn't that cool? Check that out. The way the power turns on. See, but like, okay, yeah, so see, like, I remember Vivian and I remember Bleck, and I don't remember that they're not the same game. So I have seen both games. Do I remember them? Apparently not. Because I don't remember what Vivian's thing is, except I think she's like super cool. Like, is there a way through this? Is this where I came from? I think this is where I came from. Yeah, that's the impression I got from her. That's like one of the only things I remember, is that she's like super cool. I found Paper Mario surprisingly adorable. Mostly I just really loved Goombario a lot. He was my favorite because I too am a good-natured nosy gossip who talks too much, so it works out. I guess I can't go back. I don't know where I haven't been, but I've clearly not been somewhere. I love the sound it makes, but where have I not been? Bam! Bam! Do I want to know where I haven't been? Should it be super obvious to me? Like, if I continue going around, will I be like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be? Here, careful, Angry Nerdbird. If I'm gonna play the game, I don't want to know what happens in it. I figure if I'm gonna play it, I'll figure that out. That's okay. I know people are really excited about... No, it's all good. Okay. So it's not necessarily super obvious. I saw a little bit about Under Hero where you're like... Is it you're playing as like the... I'm sorry. I'm like... I think I might have been trying to do a strawberry scene or something then. I'm not always the best at keeping up with chat. Ah, man. Okay. Where in this Metroid land have I not been? I've played through Symphony of the Night and I know it quite well, honestly. I have played all the way through it, including the reversed castle. And I watched my ex-husband play it several times, in fact, over the years. He really loved it. I'm not seeing anything that I haven't done. Hallway made of spikes in the top right? I mean, I saw a hallway made of spikes in the top left. Oh! Well, crud. That looks rough. Ah, I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm gonna save myself some time by coming and going from here. Nope, that's not gonna be enough. That's not enough. How on earth? How? Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. How did I get there last time? Oh, through you. Got it. Look at these creepy eyeballs. Oh no, Angry Nerdbird. That sounds like fun. So is it somebody liked or new and liked Undertale then? Thanks, Rick Nicholas. When you have glasses mode, Lauren, it's usually a sign that I am not feeling well or kind of sad, which is the case here. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, look at this. I don't know how I'm gonna get back. Oops. Oh, shoot. Okay. There we go. Yes, crouching can be briefly relevant. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish, but that sounds like a really nice message. So thank you. Thank you, Cherry Boy. Okay, hold on, I can do this. Nope. Oops. Nope. Uh-huh. No. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Oops. Not like that, though. That's not the way to do it. That's not it either. I think I can get this one, though. I think I'm pretty close. No. Okay. Cool. Now I do not know how I'm gonna get out of here. Nope. 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 Okay, we're gonna do this. Too early. Oh. thank you for the translation. Yeah, I don't know Spanish. That seems like I missed something. Doesn't it? Well, we did that. Hi, Jui. Oh no, this looks really mean. Well, Cherry Boy, thank you very much. That is a very, very sweet message. And I'm glad if you find this stream peaceful. Oops. Oh, Juicely, hey! How are you doing? How have you been? I know it's kind of a rough, kind of a crummy time and kind of a loaded question. It's good to see you though. Whoop. I'm having some trouble with this game. We are graced with one of my music friends, folks. Oh, well, thank you. All right. Oops. No, no. Oh, no. Oops. I'm having some trouble here. All right. At least once we get down, wait. I was gonna say, at least when we get down there, it's gonna be easy. But you see that little circle there in the lower right-ish by that bubble? That's gonna be a secret strawberry. And I can't not get it. Oh, but I wanna get up there too. Oh no, there's too much. Eek. This game is, it's so like once you like accept that you're gonna die a bazillion times. I mean, that's not an incorrect description of Night in the Woods, is it? All right. Eek! Not again. You have to like kind of be like zen with the fact that you're gonna die a lot. Like more than Dark Souls, but there's less penalty for it. Oh, Rose, are you not familiar with Night in the Woods? It's very good, but also the one of the writers radicalized me following his politics on Twitter for years. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just having some trouble with the timing of it. Oops. We might slow it down a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna slow it down a little. Which is one of the ways in which this game manages its... I have not played Grease, but I am somewhat familiar with the music of it. No, I did that too late. Oh yeah, Night in the Woods might be a bit heavy right now. Cause like as much as I love Undertale, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit more abstracted as opposed to like actually referencing like real world things. Oh no! Okay, let's try this again. I keep hitting that, okay. What if I waited and timed my jump. Like that. I don't know what that just did, but I think that's what I was supposed to do here. Oops. Well, I guess that's one way. Wait, no, oh no, I need the key. Oh no! Okay, well, there's that. Oops. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So a lot of the stuff that I'm doing... Oops! Oh, that just like smushed me. A lot of the things that I'm doing are optional. Oh, I slowed it down. Let me turn it back up to normal speed. Yeah, I just needed to, Aha! How do I get up there? Nope. No, yes! 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 Sorry, folks. I'm very excited about it when I do things right. Okay. Oh no, this one's gonna call for timing. Oh, jeez! Oh, that just smashed me. Nope. That's right, Squizgar, but we're doing it. Yeah, if you lost the key when you died, that would just be unfair. So one thing about this game is it's not unfair. It's just really hard. What if we just like hang out here? Oh, that didn't work. No, so close. Yeah, like I feel like if I played Grease, it would be... Oh, I see. Okay. I feel like if I played Grease, it would be as an artistic experience rather than an emotional experience per se. Oh man, Squizgar. Oh my god. Get me started about the new She-Ra. God, I have so many feelings, and I've got like 2 pictures that I'm working on of my favorite pairing. Because I had a pose idea in mind, and I found 2 references that I liked. Oh, this is gonna take some doing, isn't it? One more serious and one more goofy. But yeah, I really liked the new She-Ra. If you haven't seen it, it's like the gayest show on TV. So if that's a factor for you, if that's a thing you enjoy. Oh no. Yeah, like a lot of the stuff is like pretty good and then it gets so much better. Like I know a lot of people who have said, holy crap, I did it, and I didn't have to slow it down. Oh man. Oh really, Chrono? Okay. That's cool. I did not know that about her. Oh man, I didn't have that on. No, I didn't. I had that on full size. Okay, that's cool. Have I been through here already? Yes, I have. Oh man, if I did a cover of a song from this game, it's gonna be this one. Like, listen, if you listen to this. Imagine that with like an actual like choir, like of voices. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be pretty? I need to find a piano friend to do that. I want to cover... Oh no, Dread Killer. I like this one better though. I want to do a song from each game. Oh man! Ha! Okay, so my 5-year stream anniversary is coming up in July. And I bounced around some ideas, and there's the possibility that I might do like a special concert with friends, but also the completely stupid idea came up to do a medley of songs from all the games I've beaten on stream that have music. I have no idea if I can pull that off or how I would pull that off. But I actually have a channel on my Discord server for people to make suggestions. It's a lot. It's a great idea. No, it is. It's a great idea. It's just the amount of work that would go into it is stupid. But that wouldn't necessarily stop me. I think Blues put together a list, actually, of games that I'd beaten on stream. It's a lot. Oh, there he is! This music is ominous. How many breads have you eaten in your life? Oh, and then Chrono maintains my TV tropes page. Thank you, Chrono. Theo, friend. Oh, he's stuck in the mirror. That's not good. No, Madeline, see, like, he's in the mirror, but not in the mirror. And you're in the mirror and not in the mirror. So, that's bad. That's not good. His voice sounds muffled. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, that's right. We do. I'm sorry. My brain has very bad memory issues. This isn't good for our taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. Thank you, Theo. Yes, Theo's text box is flannel because he's because he's a hipster. See, because I had a medley that I put together for our, I think it was our Christmas in July Secret Santa in 2017, where I put a bunch of songs from games that I knew people in the community really liked, and I've never put that up anywhere, and I've been meaning to, but it feels like a weird thing to stick up. No, this would be a big thing. It might be cool. Would I do it in order of the games? Or would I, like, of me playing and beating the games? Or, like, how the music fits together? I don't know. Hashtag blessed. Thanks, Theo. Oh no, he's in Moonside. The worst. Oh no, Theo! I've heard some Nier Automata music, yes. I'm friends with some people, like some of my friends have done covers and cover albums of it. So I've heard some of it. It's really good. Yeah, it's not gonna be the whole song. It's gonna be excerpts. Some of them might be longer than others depending on how much I like the song and the game. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Alright, Theo. This is concerning. Ooh, okay. Oh! Ooh! Why is that little bit still... That is the question, Candle. Oh! Oh no! Oops. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Oops, too early. Too not right. I don't know if anyone has suggested a song from Deltarune for the medley. You know, I feel bad. Oh, so close. Too early. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited about this. Oh, look at that. That seems important. Oh man. I feel bad that I didn't get as into Deltarune as I wanted to, and so I don't remember a lot of the music that well. And part of it was the circumstances of when and how I played it, and the fact that it's like smaller as of an experience, because it's an incomplete experience. I would really like to see what it is when it's done. I think it's going to be really good. I think that Deltarune was doing really interesting things. No. You know what I'm going to do from Deltarune? The lullaby. That's what I'm going to do from Deltarune. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a skull. It's a skull, folks. Right here in this here creepy. There's a skull, there's a creepy eye thing, there's some plants. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, geez, this is creepy looking. Oh. The lullaby is the only song that I can remember being really excited about when I played the game. Where I was like, oh, this is really good. I want this song. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. And then my cat ruined the ending, yeah. Thank you, Gizmo. I'm glad. Yeah, I get all worried about whether people are gonna like my streams and stuff or not, but then like people are so nice. I mean, at some point we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play next. At some point we're gonna beat this game, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna play Wander Song is what I'm gonna do. I feel like Wander Song's kind of positivity and friendness. Sorry, I feel like the chat's actually moving pretty fast. Thank you, folks. I have to like stop and think about it. Rude Buster is really good, and Fields of Hopes and Dreams is also really good now that I've like actually sat down and listened to them afterwards. Oh my gosh, if you really want me to start talking about my feelings on Braid, I will. They're not positive. I don't like it. In fact, it made me really kind of angry. Enough that even though I've heard that the guy's other game is good. Yeah, sparkle all the sparkles. I bet there's one here. Yeah, yep, there's totally one here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Braid is not just pretentious, but I feel like... Ooh. Oh, they just let me have this one. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of them. Oh, that's yellow over there. Wait, have I seen that room? I don't think I have, huh? Oh no. Oh god, if we're gonna talk about games that no, not good, Y2K. I played that one at when my old band played at E3, or no, it was one of the PAXs that my band played at. I'm sorry if I like sound like I'm like, well, you know, when I played it, but like, oh goodness. Oh, that's not a, oh man, okay. Okay, like go sooner. Whew, okay, hold on. Nope, that didn't work so well. Alright. Nope. Alright. How even? How even? I don't understand. Oh, okay, I do understand now. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. It wasn't a very good thing. Oops. Oops. I did that wrong. That wasn't my first try that I did it. Oops, I did that wrong. All right. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again, Lauren. Let's try this again. Okay, now hold on to it and then go up, 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 up. Right, right. Oops. Not yet. Ooh, okay, hold on. I can do this. Ooh, there's another way. Oh my goodness, this is a, oh, oh no, why? Why? That's not right. How? Oh my god, okay. Yep. Oops. Okay, let's see if I can do the very basics of it. But then what? And then what? And then what? Oh! Oh! Nope. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Missed it by like a second. Oh, oh, huh, okay. And then you get it after the, okay. And then, oh, oh my god, okay. All right, I got it, I got it. That wasn't so bad. Oh, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I feel like that one just required strategizing well, but oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Alright, strawberry, strawberry. What are we gonna do, strawberry, strawberry? Yeah, I lucked out not needing the extra dash. That was mostly... Yeah. Deep. Okay. Well, there we go. We did that. Did I get all of the... I think I got all of the glowy thingies. Hold on, I'm gonna go up. Oh, shoot. I wanted to check something down there. Okay, well, we're gonna check something. Oops, not like that. Nope. Okay, hold on. Because there's a thing down there. Nope, okay. Okay. Okay, ooh. Where have I not been? I know there's places I've not been. Now I've got to find them all. Oh. Maybe I've been all of the places. Have I been all the places? No. No, I've done that too. Yeah, I did this. Which is kind of a strange thing. Like, why is this here? Well, it has the no backtracky stuff to, Oops. Oops. Alright. Nope. Not quite enough momentum. Nope. Still not quite enough momentum. And, I mean, that's gotta be what this is here for. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, it is. Alright. Oops. Not right. Okay, hold on. No, not quite. Okay. 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 All right. I am enjoying the Mirror Temple. It's been pretty fun. Okay. It's interesting, like there keeps being less light. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try to do this right. Nope, that was not right. Okay. Wonder if you get something. Oh no, look at that. Do you see that? Oh no. This isn't gonna go well. Do you see that creepy looking thing back there? Do you see it? Like this creepy eye monster? God, this is so Metroid feeling. Like this super feels like a Metroid game. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Nope. Okay. So we jump in there, then we go over here. Nope. But what do I do? Oh, no. Oh, no. This little bit of red right here, I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna hate it. I know I'm gonna hate it. Oops, not quite fast enough. No, I can do this. I think I can do this. No! Oops. Not to be super whiny here. But I'm gonna be super whiny here. Oops! Nah! Oops! Okay, who is Matt Thornson? And should I know who he is? Or who they are, rather? I realize I don't know that person's pronouns. Oh! Oh! See, that's what I was saying! Ugh! Yeah, I realized after I said that. Okay. Oops. Oops. All right, let's try this again. Whee! Nope. It doesn't count unless it's right there. Well, okay. We did that, and we're gonna take full credit for it. Oh my god, look at this creepy thing. Creepy creeperson! I did land on the postage stamp. Oh geez. This is what I'm supposed to do, huh? Alright, well let's get some light on in here. Oh. Cool. Oh man, I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will at some point. We'll play it. It'll be good. Okay. Oops. Oh, wow. That was largely just me trusting in game design. That's what I figured. Okay. Okay. Nope. Alright. Come on, Lauren. You can do this. Oh, and then I just go through the... Okay, I think I got it. I am not familiar with Untitled Story, which is not super surprising. Is that by, like, one of the people who made this game, then? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Ugh. How old is old? Oh no! Okay. Oh snap! Okay. Oop. Let me see. Okay. This one's gonna get really hard, isn't it? I'm gonna regret that. Okay. Ah, thank goodness. No, that's gonna keep me. Ah, okay, sorry, folks. No. I was so close. Ugh. Nope. Nope, not quite. You guys are alright with me deciding that I'm gonna do some of the stupid hard stuff here, right? No! Eep. Too close. Too close. Eep. Eep. I wanna do it. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do this one. No! Okay. Oh, Angie, I've heard of that one. The person who made that made something else too, right? No! Oh, maybe that's why I've heard of it, if it has a pacifist run. That sounds like something that people would have mentioned to me. Oops! I like things that are sad. I like sad games, but that might be too much of a sad for me. Oops, that's probably not what I wanted, but that's okay. Oops! Whee! Oops. Oh, that's there to make it easier. You know what a good game is? Or what's a good game? The Talos Principle. Oh, no. So close. Yeah, as much as I like things that are sad, I don't really want something that's like unrelentingly depressing. Oops. Oh man. You're gonna do it 95 fathoms, you're gonna play it again, huh? Oops. Oop. No! Cave Story is a really good game. Oh man. Okay. I'm so close. Cool. Oh my god. Holy crap, those are spikes! Oh my god. Oh wow, so that was not optional, huh? None of that was optional. I don't even know where the door is, but I've got the key. Yeah, no, Persona is not for me because of the content of the first palace? Is that the right word? That was some of the most, like, unrelentingly... Yeah! Cool. Oh my god, there's just so much. Holy cow. Alright, well... Nope. Oh man. Gotta stretch out my hands here. Okay. I need the momentum, I think. I think I need the momentum. I don't know how to use the momentum. It's not just the thumbs, it's like all of my crickety crackety. Not quite. Not quite. No. Well, that happened. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Anyway. Cool. Holy crap, there is so much of this. There's like so much of this. How is there so much? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm actually enjoying it pretty well, but how does it loop around? Oh wait, did I go down this one? Oh, they go to the same way. Okay. I have literally no idea what to do here. I mean, I guess that. I guess that's what you do here. Never mind. Look at this broken mirror here. We got a broken mirror. It doesn't look like there's like, it doesn't look like it's Madeline. It looks like it's regular Madeline. Okay. I really want to know what's up there. But I guess I'm gonna have to, oh, there's a bunch of those broken mirrors here. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I don't know what that did, but I did it. Oh. I'm not gonna like progress and get myself stuck here and not be able to go back and do stuff. Oh, look at this! It's another skull! This is not good, folks. Usually when you go to a place and it has creepy skulls. Oops! It's not so good. Oops. I mean, you could have like, just like, I'm a goth and I like skulls, I guess. You know, I haven't tried Myst since I was a child, and I've actually thought about giving it another try. It's true, Papyrus is not creepy. In fact, he's like super not creepy. Oops. That's the idea, though. That's how to do this. That's true. Yeah, so my sister and I tried playing Myst when we were children, but we did not understand it. Oh, there's more stuff over there. Oh. Well, I never thought that I liked puzzles, but apparently I do, because it's like one part adventure game, one part puzzle game. Oops! Oh, I want to get up there and do that. I don't know what it is, but I want to I want to figure it out. I also need to play Monkey Island 3, which is my sister's favorite. She promises me that I'll like Guybrush in it. Oh, geez. Wow, how did that even happen? I don't know, but I bet momentum had something to do with it. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna just do needlessly complicated things because we can. Holy jeez. Okay, got it. I think I have the idea down. The timing maybe, the execution maybe not, but the idea, yes. Oops. Oh man. So now when you say foundation, I think of Final Fantasy XIV. Now that I've gotten to Heavensward, such a better game than it ever was before. It's amazing. I played a little bit more today with a friend. It was very exciting. Like I've already played more in the past week than I've played in like 2 months combined. In the past. Partly because like, gosh, the world is on fire. Maybe I'll play video games with my friends. And partly because Heavensward is actually good. Sorry, Realm Reborn. You're very flawed. Oops. Okay, how do I do this? Oh no, I absolutely believe that, Dread Killer. Not least because one of the Realm Reborn dungeons is from 1.0. Yes, that is what they... And apparently they might fix the story too? Which, frankly, I think it could use. To make it less grindy. Well, because, like, in order to get to the good stuff, you have to get through Realm Reborn, which is not... Oh, really? 4 of them? Okay, is Thousand Maws one of them? Oops, wrong way. Okay. It's the one I was thinking of that feels like it. Oops! Aurum Vale, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I have unfair love for Orem Vale that it does not deserve. Because I keep having ridiculous things happen in it. Like the time that my friend tanked as a ninja because everyone else died. She totally like wound up we played again today and she wound up doing something else where she was the last person standing in a boss as a ninja, so we were all like, is this gonna work? And then it did. Ah, I'm so close. I'm always so close when I do that. Oops. I'm sorry, folks. I don't even know if I'm getting any closer here. Oops. That's the thing, like when I'm trying to figure out what to play next on stream, it's never because there's like not good games out there. It's just a matter of figuring out. There we go. Which ones? Oh, geez. Wow. Oh no, it's one of those rooms. Oops. Well, that'll do. Whee! Do I want to do it? Probably not. Am I going to? Maybe. Nope. I got no idea. Did I just cheese it? Or was this a secret passageway? Okay. This one's actually with the metronome thing going on, so. It's not my favorite song musically. Oh, I know people who are excited about Xenoblade. Oops! Oh man, I've played so much Terraria in my life. When there was a shortage of couch co-op games when I was married, Terraria was the date night game of choice. It's gonna take me a while. Oh. Oops. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I have literally no idea. I'm having some trouble here, folks. We might not actually be able to get this one. Yeah, like, usually I can make some progress at the very beginning. Still a little bit too early. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Jump 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, so close. Okay, I think I can do it actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Waiting a little bit too long. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, 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 piano. And saxophone. Oh, thank you, Feistal. This is really jazzy. So I assume that Insane in the Rain has covered this. And it seems like something that Super Soul Bros should cover too. Thank you, Chrono! If I could jazz flute, but I can't. Huh. Interesting, Blade Tiger. No, I haven't looked at the B-sides. Just groove into some music here. Oh man, it just got way more awesome. Turn it up a little bit more. I think I prefer the original version of the Mirror Temple theme, or at least the intro section especially. This is good. I think I can safely say that the Mirror Temple has, puzzle-wise and musically, I think, been my favorite so far. It doesn't have lots of story the way Oshiro's chapter did, but it's good in other ways. Also, I like Theo. Sorry guys, we're just grooving for a minute. It's really good. I'm not done listening to it yet. And I know when I hit the button I won't be able to listen to it again. Wasn't that bass line? That's a good bass line. Because like this part is all about the bass line, this section right here. Alright. Wait, is it still? This is a loop though, it's looped. Oh man. So good. I'm gonna have to listen to Carlos's cover of this then. It's a long loop. Okay, well that's good. Apparently, well, the first thing when I listened to it was like, Carlos has to have covered this. Man, now I have to remember the game. I got so distracted by the music. Oh shoot. Okay, we're gonna do this again. So fun thing. Yeah, sorry, since we got hacked by trolls, hacked isn't the right word, but yeah, since we got trolled, that does not surprise me. Oh man, did you guys hear Disco Cactus plus Game Brass covering the main theme of Monkey Island? Oops. And they dressed up as pirates and it's really great. Oh man, I totally socially distanced video for the Game Brass video because one of my friends in Toronto, actually a couple of my friends in Toronto are Game Brass, and they were like, hey, we know you have this costume and we know you live near a beach. So I met one of them and we went to the like, cause like there's a beach that's like a 10-minute drive from me, and we picked up food and then we sat at like a picnic table like far apart eating our food. So we social distanced because he filmed me in costume walking around on the beach. So I'm excited about that anyway. I don't know what that accomplished. Oh, it doesn't look like that accomplished anything. Okay, well, I tried it anyway. Eek! Have I been through here? Have I done this? Did I do this? Maybe. Let's find out. Yes. Yes, we've done this one. I wasn't even sure if we were going to, but then we did, and it was great. Oops. Yeah. What do you mean, Hitsuki? People getting excited about things? Did I do up there? I did up there, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Did that. Okay. Can't go that way. Where can I go then? Oh, that's right. We got the key. It was really nasty. Oh, man. Hitsuki. Okay, do we have any mods who can approve a link? Because I want Hitsuki to link their game. Hitsuki, do you wanna send us post a link to your game? And I think the mods should be able to approve it. I don't know how to do it either. I'm sorry, folks. This is all new to me. Okay. This looks like where I'm supposed to go. Whee! Oh my god. Thank you, Blues. Seriously, I don't know what I would do without my mods, so thank you all. Oh, so close. You see, there's something hidden in there. Oops. Did I just do a shortcut, or is this required playing? Well, I could see it. Oh, so that's the thing if the key's too hard to get. Should I go back and use up the key since I've got it? Do I get something for using the key? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Can I go back? No. Okay. I guess I've got the key. Okay. Oops. Nick, is that a Cave Story reference? Oops, did that wrong. It's gonna take me a while, folks. Sorry. Oops. Oh man, I got that reference. Oops. Cave Story is a game that I am familiar with. And the thing is, Cave Story is so good that I couldn't play it blind. Because I already know what happens to it if you want to be as high up as possible. I understood that reference. Nope, that did not work. Oh, but I got it back. Okay. Oops. Yep, by the way, if anyone... Oh, yes, no, in order to get the true ending, literally everything about it is unfair. It's super unfair. Like, there is... But also, like, the ending is so much better that I couldn't, in good conscience... not get it. Oh no, why are there traps? Oh no. I do not think I could beat Cave Story. But yeah, if anyone hasn't played Cave Story, I strongly recommend it. It's an absolutely incredible game in like every possible way. And absolutely worthy of all of the praise and accolades it gets. Holy crap! Wow! Okay. Okay, is there something important that I can miss in this room? Or in this area? But how do I go down? Oh! Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I... Ah! What even? Secrets? Secrets. Okay. Okay. Oops. Well, that's okay. Oop. Oops. Yeah, like this part of the temple especially is super creepy. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh my goodness. What even? Oops. Thank you. I did find a key skip. Apparently. Oops. Oh, did I see one of those in the hotel? I don't remember that. Well, I got a totally cool... Oh my god, did you see that? Gosh. Momentum is hard for me to figure out, but very cool. Oops. I feel like there's a light switch that I didn't get. And I want to get the light switches. I don't even know if you get anything for like light switches. Eek! Was it? Okay. Alright. This is so Chozo Ruins. Like, this is so incredibly Chozo Ruins, but creepy. Because the thing is, the Chozo themselves aren't creepy. Hit two keys, making the strawberry heart connection. If there's one thing I am, it's definitely a completionist. Did that move? No, that didn't move. Okay. At some point, I might try the Metroid Prime games, since I've only seen the first one. Oh, did I miss something by going all the way through here? Probably. Oh no, this doesn't look good, guys. There's gonna be a giant mirror. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, because I need a bathroom break, and I think this is a good time for one. So, enjoy yourselves listening to this cool music, having this spooky thing, because something is about to happen that's big. You know, I can tell. I can tell something big is about to happen. So I'm gonna mute myself here. Hi. Alright, so I can't quite start playing yet because I have to wait for Sophie to come back because she's drinking at her water fountain, which is in the other room. And if I close the door, she will come pawing at the door and pathetically meowing. So let me see my little baby girl. Baby. Sophie. Hi, baby. You still drinking your water? You gonna come in? You wanna come back? Baby, don't worry. I'll play with you after this, okay? Come on, little girl. I know you want to stay out there, but you're gonna get sad if I close the door on you. Oh, yes. You scratch that cardboard with your claws. You show that cardboard whose business. Whoosh. I don't even know what that means. I don't think that's what I meant to say, but my brain isn't giving me all the right words that I want. Sophie, do you want to come say hi? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, it's Cat. Oh my gosh, it's Cat. It's Cat. Do you see this cat? Do you see this baby? Do you see this baby? It's Sophie. Mwah. Sophie, she's really taken, she probably right now won't let me hold her, but she's actually really taken to being like picked up and held. Like sometimes I'll just like hold her for 5 minutes. Like now, like see, we're done with this. Hi baby, yes, I love you little girl. Oh, that was not what she wanted. But oh no, she's scratching at her ears again, which makes me think that I might need to get some of the Revolution stuff to put on her ears again, or to put on her neck in case there's anything in her ears. Sophie, baby, you are so cute. Oh, my DDR pad. I clearly need to DDR because the DDR pad isn't standing straight. It knows it's Pride Month and nothing gets to be straight this month. So, what was that? What was that strange thing that fell? You can climb under it. She's gonna investigate. She's an explorer. Yeah, no, I totally drew a picture of Mermaid and her girlfriend. So that was my Mermaid and Pride Month picture. I'm gonna draw some super gay She-Ra fan art because Pride. Happy Pride, everybody. Support queer people of color, especially Black trans people. Be supportive of them. If they make art, support their art and be extra nice. So yeah, the gamer girl really amused me. It's a gamer girl. Yeah, happy Pride to all of us who are some flavor of queer. Happy Pride. And to everybody else, thank you for being good, supportive people. Being our neighbors and allies. I didn't say anything about being straight not being okay. I'm just saying that in the spirit of the season, the inanimate object that is getting all bent out of shape in my very queer bedroom can be not straight. That looks like it was a mirror. It looks like I'm gonna go in there and something very bad is going to happen. Like this doesn't look like a good time, you know? Like the creepy evil fire. Oh, it's a broken mirror. Cool. This isn't good. Oh no! Oh, this looks really bad. This looks really, really not good. Oh no! Oh my god, that's creepy looking. It looks like a face turned sideways and the eyes aren't working right. Oh no, I'm playing as it. Oh no! No, I'm not okay with this. What is going on here? I don't know if I want to break those, but I'm gonna do it. Just in case. I'm glad to have that happen. But that doesn't look good. None of this looks good, honestly. Everything here looks super bad. But I don't like it. What happens if I go through here? Okay. I'm gonna break these things. Okay, so these are not, like, those are bounce backness. This is getting really uncomfortable. This is getting really uncomfortable. Oh, that's an eyeball monster. The music is creepy. Ah! Oh no! Oh jeez. Oh, look at these things. Oh no, there's Battleline. Okay, so there's spikies. Cool. Alright. I have to explore, you know. Oh, she went that way. What if, hear me out, Battleline, what if you didn't make everything bad? Yeah, no, it is funny. Like, Madeline wants to blame everything on Badeline. Badeline's like, look, all I do is give you a bad time and occasionally chase you. But then you find bigger, badder stuff. Calling her sweetheart. Oh no. Oh goodness, okay. Here's yourself. Oh no! Self-esteem. So you see your true nature, your worst self. Yeah, she does not want to take credit for anything that goes on. She's very, very clearly tried to separate out the parts of herself that she doesn't like. Including, like, the parts of her I think that she's designated as selfish, like taking care of herself instead of trying to help Oshiro. And obviously, like, as we've discussed, her helping Oshiro is not good for him either. But it also, like, she doesn't speak up to defend herself in any, like she can't quite assert herself that way because it feels selfish until it breaks through and is Badeline, because she can't. Like, Madeline can't bring herself to do that, so, like, because she doesn't want to be that person. She wants to be, I relate to this, she wants to be, like, the good, helpful, patient, compassionate person, and If you are a good person, you're not allowed to be selfish, and you're not allowed to say or do something that hurts other people. Well, sometimes you have to accept that somebody being hurt by an action that you take does not mean that action is wrong or that you shouldn't take it. But it's not just like her worst nature in that way that she's... Oh yeah, no, the tentacle spikies here are having a really good time. They're all like, boogie, 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 boogie. Oh, she's looking around super nervously. She's like breathing faster and like looking over her shoulder a lot. But like it makes sense, like, you know, you scale the mountain to confront your demons. So the terrible things that she encounters here are, and I don't know exactly what this one, like what this mirror self is, what these mirror fears are. Like, we saw that the ectoplasm meatballs were a manifestation of Oshiro's stress. But all of this mess? I don't know. Well, I think you might want to hurt yourself, Madeline. Yeah, this is so interesting. This is so interesting here. Because so many stories and people, like, we like neat, tidy stories where like the good person is like only good people are hurt by the bad person, and it's like very clear cut. And even if you like look at things in the real world, we tend to assume we want a pure victim and an evil aggressor. And so I think that kind of carries over into when people can't quite take ownership or responsibility themselves, they kind of abdicate their own power over themselves and over anything in their life. And I don't know. I mean, you've probably known people. I know I've known people where it's like always like, look at this unfair thing that happened. Like, you know, the jobs just never give them a chance. School just never gives them a chance. Just people are always unfair and they just don't understand. And like, it is possible to just have a terrible run of luck. Like, there are people who just have a terrible run of luck and it's awful. But a lot of the people that I've known that think that nothing ever comes easy to them, nothing ever is fair to them, a lot of times that's because when things go wrong, instead of kind of accepting that something is hard and that they have to work through it, they kind of, again, abdicate their power in their own life to do something about it. And then are like, how could this have happened to me? And if you're from the outside, you might be like, well, you keep having this particular problem with work and it's the same problem every time. Have you tried talking to your boss or coworkers about this sort of thing? Or like, you keep having this problem with school over and over again. Have you considered, you know, changing majors or going to bed earlier? Like, I knew somebody who I knew somebody in college, one of my friends, who I don't keep in touch with her, so I don't know how she is, but also when people are in college, they do things that their older selves think are dumb. So when I say this critically of her, she may very well be like, you know, a super like mature and stable and put together person now. So this is not meant to criticize her as a person, as a worth of a person. But an example of this is that I had this friend in college who got a job working at the desk of the school library. And note that I graduated before 2006, so this was when things like that were extra cushy and easy to get. So it was cushy. Things are in higher education are less cushy after 2008. Yeah, no, Hituki, I think that's interesting because some of what Madeline is saying is actually what Madeline needs to hear and doesn't want to accept. And so she's like, can you believe how mean she's being to me? And I'm like, actually, that's like, yes, chasing her in like evil, scary form, chasing her to like die in pits and spikes, not so good. But the stuff that she says it in a mean way, but it's also kind of tough love. And you have to find a way to do tough love that isn't mean, because it is possible to do that. But also, when someone is in an unbalanced space, or they don't have a stable core, which we've talked about before, the fact that I've struggled about not having like a solid foundation in the past. If somebody tries to give you fair and kind and loving tough love, you will hear more cruelty than is intended. You will take that criticism as though it is stabbing you straight into the heart, when it is actually a gentle reminder from your friends to take care of yourself. Like Flutybot over here. Somebody who is in a bad place might see Flutybot's message and be like, I'm doing my best to take care of myself. Like, why do you keep rubbing it in, Flutybot? Well, Flutybot's just trying to make sure you guys drink some water. But if you're in a bad place, that kind of hurts because it feels like an accusation, even though it's not. Flutybot is just like, hey, water! But yeah, so my friend worked at the front desk of the school library. No, but pathetic isn't the right word. Pathetic is the judgmental, nasty word. There are other ways that somebody could assess that situation and point out the flaws that the two of them are refusing to deal with in a way that is constructive instead of destructive. So calling anyone, including yourself, which when Madeline says this about Madeline, she's calling herself things. I don't know. Anyway, so my friend worked the front desk at the library. Cushy job. You can basically do anything. I don't know if you guys have had friends who've worked like university, like work study jobs like that, but they are cushy jobs. They're basically jobs to try to help support students, both get basic needs for the university met, and also kind of help support students who are supporting themselves through school. So you make a better rate than like doing that kind of job than you would anywhere else, and it's a good deal. It works around your schedule. You're on campus. You can study while you're doing this job. Like you're expected to study while you're doing this job. Maybe you can even read books as long as you help people. But she would say, oh, I have such a terrible headache, I can't go to work. I have such a terrible headache, I can't focus on work. This is so terrible. And so she would either not pay attention when she was there, or she would sleep through her shifts. She would call in again and again and again. Now, you have to understand, she would stay up until 3 in the morning the night before she had a shift, or later, because she was watching anime or something like that. She wasn't drinking water. She wasn't doing anything healthy. And it wasn't that she was hiding in depression. It was that she wanted to do those things. But then she had headaches and was tired and couldn't go to work. And so they let her go. And I have never known a single other person in my life who got fired from an on-campus job like that, because they go out of their way to try to make it work, because they know that school is stressful, and the whole point of it is to try to support students. Bye, is it Javier? Thank you so much for coming by. Get some sleep. But yeah, so this girl was like, can you believe they fired me? Can you believe this happened to me? How could this have happened to me? This is so unfair. So wrong. I am so the victim. I've been victimized by my cruel, uncaring boss, and the university doesn't care, and my coworkers don't care, and this is just the worst. And that is objectively not what happened. What happened was she did not take the steps necessary to be able to keep that job. And as a result, she lost it. And in her head, she was convinced. And I think that there was a battle in her that knew that she had control over that situation and that she had made a mistake. But it is so hard and painful to admit that you've made a mistake and done something wrong. It hurts so much for people, especially when admitting that they have power in this situation, or that they've had power in this situation all along, would then mean that there are all these other situations in the past that they said, oh, it was unfair and they were a victim, that they had power then too. So it's extra scary. Well, we tried being like, maybe you should go to bed earlier. You know, you're missing. We're worried you're missing a lot of work. Also, you know, we were like 2021 and hadn't figured ourselves out. I was having a rough time of it in college. But yeah, so there's a lot going on and it's really complicated. And I'm not saying that she is a bad person who did a bad thing and should be ashamed of herself. I think to be a healthy, and this was a pattern in her life, to say, can you believe this unfair thing happened? And I'm like, you had the power to do things. And again, like, if she were clearly, like, you know, suffering from depression and making kind of like those decisions that you can't quite control, but it wasn't that, like. And even so, when you're really depressed, sometimes you have to say, because I am depressed and cannot go to work, that is why this happened. It is not my fault that I am struggling with depression, but this is the sequence of events. I don't know. And she had a history of having other people clean up her mistakes afterwards, and telling her it wasn't her fault and that they would take care of everything for her. So part of why we aren't friends anymore, I mean, part of it is just like, you know, we've both gotten older and moved apart, but part of it is also that we were supposed to, like, at one point we were supposed to move in together, and I was like, no, you can't hold a job and I'm not convinced you'll be able to pay the bills. And she was like, oh my God, you're attacking me and you hate me. And I was like, no, I just, as your friend I've seen a series of things go wrong, I have to protect myself too. And because I wasn't an enabler, we parted ways eventually. And I hope that as we've gotten older, she's been able to break that pattern. But it's, I don't know. I think that that's a fairly extreme example of what I'm talking about, and pretty cut and dry, where it's not, and this is not meant to be a judgment of other people. Yeah. Well, you can try very gently to tell someone that they have some power over what happens in their life, but they will not hear you until they are ready to hear you. And there is nothing in the world that you can do to make them hear you. You cannot. And I am a person who winds up, at many points in my life, I have wound up close to people who are not quite able to take all of the steps themselves. And I am very much a helper. And have, as some of the people in my life now say, like, you had a lot of patience with all of this. That I am like, oh, well, let me try to fix things a little bit and show you how I'm helping you fix them. And I will give you, like, I will let you lean on me so that you can get the strength to take these steps yourself. But I've learned that it literally doesn't work. It cannot and will not ever work, because you can't fix someone for them. Only they can. And you can't make them see. Only they can. Madeline deciding that she needs to go to this mountain, I don't think she knows exactly what she's going to find. I think she just knows that something needs to change. And again, I don't know exactly where she's coming from. Yeah, Candle, I hear you on that. I don't think I've never seen a person like this who has never in their life been told the difficult truth. But if somebody tells them a difficult truth, they cut that person out of their life. Yeah, Madeline does not approve of the fact that we're having this serious conversation. But yeah, every person that I've known who's been like this, like, they've all had somebody try to hold them down to it. And usually they'll run away. They'll tell themselves, well, that person is just unreasonable. That person is wrong. That person is the problem here, not me. I am the victim. And maybe they'll be like, oh, this person is is also unfair and mean and wrong and victimizing me. Everyone does that. And eventually you do kind of have to stop doing that if you want to have healthy friendships and if you want to have a healthy relationship with things. You have to kind of come to terms with that. And there's this concept that I've worked on, and I think a lot of people who have, like, whether you have like a chronic illness or like a mental illness, if you want to count this as the same or not, or just like difficulties in life, there's a thing called radical acceptance, which is accepting the reality of things. Just straight up accepting this is how it is. And that doesn't mean it's okay. That doesn't mean I like it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try to change it, but this is how it is. And so sometimes that's like, I have a friend who has debilitating migraines that are getting worse and sometimes like take away some of her ability to function, like she's had a stroke. It's absolutely horrible. It is so painful. And she was always this very self-sufficient, like outdoorsy person who liked to like carry heavy things and go places and do stuff by herself. And she's kind of had to accept. It's really hard to be like, that doesn't mean this has to be the way it always is. This doesn't mean I'm not going to try to do something about it, but this is my reality. This is how life is. And it's only when you like accept this is the reality of the thing that, see, I think you're placing the responsibility on other people. I think you're saying that people only have the opportunity to better themselves if somebody else tells them the right way. And I don't think that's true. I think people can learn because somebody else left them, and eventually when people walk away from them, they think, you know, maybe I could do something to make people not want to leave me. I don't know. I think it's super important. So many things require, like, the cognitive dissonance of holding on to two conflicting thoughts. That sounds good, Hitsuki. That sounds like a good, if painful, realization to have. But to simultaneously hold in your head, I accept that this is the reality of the situation. And I want to keep trying to work on the situation, and I want to try to find a way to make it in some way better. And like, better doesn't mean perfect, and it doesn't even necessarily mean great, but it means like the best version of it that it can be. It's like, you will never as a human being be without flaws, and I want to try to encourage people, and because this is a thing I've had to work on with myself, that you can work on being a better person. You will never be the best person. You will never be a perfect person. You will never eradicate your flaws, and that's okay. But it's also still worth trying to find the best version of you that you can be. And so I think as long as you're honestly giving the best that you can, that's good. And I think that is something to carry with you when you have a bad day at work and it feels like everything is going wrong and nothing you can do is right. You can't control how things turn out. You can't control how other people react. So if you can say, and you also can't control like your own health, which includes your own mental health too. So if you can look at a situation and be like, everything went badly today. And maybe part of that is because my mental illness flared up. I did the best I could with that situation. That's good to hear, Dread Killer. I'm glad that you were able to be a voice that meant something to that person even years later. Yeah, so Talma, I don't know if you're still here. I'm sorry you had a stressful day at work. And I don't know if you're like me. I tend to beat myself up if I feel like I've done things wrong. And sometimes you're like, well, if I didn't have something going, like if I didn't have these things that make things harder, then I would be a better person because I could do these things better. Like, no, like if you have anxiety, I don't know if that was a factor, if it was just that things at work weren't going right, because just that happens sometimes. But like for me, I start thinking, if only I wasn't like this. I'm like, well, no. Would I give somebody a hard time if someone was missing an arm? Would I give them a hard time for not always being able to carry everything that needed carrying? No. Well, we all have our own handicaps and limitations, and I think it's important to give yourself permission to accept those handicaps and limitations and not blame yourself for them. I think you should then still try to do the best you can for yourself. But I think that when things are stressful, one of the most important things you can do is forgive yourself for whatever went wrong. And that doesn't mean, in the case of Madeline here, who's saying she's always the victim, which is not at all what I'm saying to you, by the way, just to be absolutely clear. Like, these are like a couple of different conversations and threads that I'm pulling together. But in the case of people like Madeline here, or my friend who wouldn't take responsibility, good, I'm glad to hear it all worked out in the end. It's mostly, I'm like, oh, that's an example of a thing that I can talk about. But, like, in the case of people like my friend who I mentioned from college, I hope not, Angry Nerdbird, and I do apologize to anyone, but I do feel like it is important to recognize that we all have our own best. And I have known people who did not have, you know, the same number of limbs or fingers as I do, who still went on to do things that people who have the same number of arms and fingers and so on that I have still frequently can't do. Because there's a lot that you can still do if you are, you know, stubborn and hardworking and have access to the resources to support you, which is part of why it's so important to give people access to resources. But I do think, like, for example, my friend who has the debilitating migraines, yeah, like one of my friends, her cousin, does not have arms and flies a plane. So I feel like there are a great many things that one can do that other people might say you cannot. But if somebody is in a position where things are gonna, yeah, no, she's really cool. I know about this because she was like featured in the paper years ago when I was working with this friend. This friend was like, "Oh, check out my cousin," and I was like, "What?" Because that's the sort of like wow that they write features about you in the local paper for doing. But like if somebody was like, you know, it's like if somebody has broken a leg and they're using crutches and somebody else has to help them carry their backpack around school. It's not their fault. And if they like devise a system to be able to still carry their own backpack and the crutches at the same time, more power to them. So like, you know, you follow their lead if they say they need help or not, but you also don't judge them if they do, you know, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this. I guess to tie it back to Celeste here, Madeline knows she needs to work on something, and that's why she's here, but she's not quite there, but she's getting there. She's telling herself the things that she needs to hear, but she's doing them really meanly. Because this, like, other version of her yeah. Oh, she's so sad and so scared. Her expression. She's just so smug. The voices are so expressive. Like, so expressive. Oh no! Here's the self-loathing. Coming right through. Sometimes though, like, that can empower you to be like, I'll show you. Yeah, no, her sad little voice is so sad. The voice acting is just really, it's really effective. Oh, good. Oops. Oops. Oh, oops. Oh, jeez. Oops. I don't know if we can stop here. Oops. Oops. I have a good bit of level to go. Okay, well, in that case, maybe. Save and quit. Alright, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Because I was like, if we're like about to have like the boss rush experience. No, it's fine. I don't have an extended amount of game in me. Okay, well. So that's a lot of talking. It's funny, every single time I talk about stuff like this, I worry that I'm going to either hurt someone or piss someone off. And I used to want to always try to say the right thing or do the right thing all the time for people. And I like would like agonize over it. And you can't say or do the right thing all the time. And it's so hard not to want to. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm just a person, you know? And I'm gonna say things that you guys are gonna disagree with. And sometimes I'm wrong, and sometimes I'm not. But actually, like, one of the things that my therapist and I talked about at my therapy appointment last week, because, yes, therapy, is that I need to be okay with being wrong about things. And it is so hard for me, because I feel like if I say or do the wrong thing, that makes me a bad person. I mean, sometimes if you hurt someone or piss someone off, you did something wrong that you shouldn't have. But a lot of times that's not necessarily the case. And a lot of times there isn't a clear-cut right or wrong. And so, like, we're gonna loop this around to how I started the stream tonight, because current events are really important right now. So talk about racism. One of the things that's super hard for, and I can only speak about this from my experience as a white girl, but one of the things that's super hard with racism, for people who really don't want to hurt people, like, I have, like, literally damaged myself trying to avoid hurting people before, because I super don't want to hurt people. And when it comes to racism, like, thinking of a person, like, if you're a racist, you're a bad person, you did something bad and you are wrong and should be ashamed of yourself. So when you say that was a racist thing that you said or did, it sounds like it's an indictment of you as a human being. And that's something that people struggle with. And so a lot of times white folks who are well-intentioned want something, they desperately want something that they can hold as like a badge that says, no, I'm not bad, I'm good. And so they're like, if I just do enough of the good things, then I don't have to worry anymore, because I have my little badge that says that I'm good. And so when people say, white folks they just want a cookie every time they do something right, they want to be patted on the head, I'm like, no, they want to be able to feel like they're a good person, and they are so afraid of doing something wrong that they need the reassurance that they're doing the right thing, or they think they need the reassurance. They want the reassurance that they're doing the right thing. and they have this kind of like absolute judgment thing, and so they want to believe that if they do enough, if they do the right thing, then they're good, and they have like a get out of jail free card. I'm never gonna be racist because I was good. And like the thing is, you are a human being, I am a human being, and human beings are flawed people. So that means sometimes you're going to do something that hurts people, and sometimes a thing that hurts one person is helpful to another person, even when it comes to what we might call racism. There might be something where one person says, I want you to treat me this way because it makes me feel like I'm a human being. And there might be someone else who says, I want you to treat me differently because it is not fair in like the context of the world that we live in to treat me as though the things that are happening that are wrong aren't happening or wrong. And both of those people are right, and what they need is directly contradictory, and if you treat them both the same, one of them is going to get mad at you. Well, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. That means you made someone mad. Congratulations, you are a human being in the world. And that's actually been extremely helpful for me as I'm working on trying to become more aware of this. And I guess using the proper language that I'm hearing more and more to become anti-racist. I'm having to accept that it's okay that I don't say everything right. I'm gonna get things wrong. That's okay. Sometimes there's just no right answer, and nothing I do is gonna be the right answer. So I just do the best I can and roll with it. And if someone's like, hey, yo, don't do that again, you live, you learn. And it's really, really hard. Yeah, no, I think that that's really important, to remove it from a judgment against the person to a judgment of the action. Say that was racist, not you are racist. I think that's really helpful. And I think it's important to change our language to help with that, because whether you think it's fair or right for people to need that or not, they do. And if your goal is to try to make things better, kind of hacking people's brains can help with that. So it's worth doing. So it's I don't think it's going to fix everything, but I do think that it can be a helpful way to look at the situation. Okay, Peter, I don't think that's a conversation you want to have with me right now. I will tell you that straight up. Because I think it is plainly apparent, unless you are being willfully ignorant because you are blinded by your personal biases, that there is an overwhelming bias against Black people in American society, that the police system dehumanizes them, that the people who are wielding these weapons do not see Black people as people. That is why you see them treating children like adults. That is a huge problem in society. It is not okay. So this is not just one incident. This is the one incident. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. But anyway, yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that it's worth trying to do things and keep trying to do things. And if you can say, I meant well, and I am trying my best with what I've got, that counts. That's who you are. That's your identity right there. If you did something that hurt a person, you learn from it. If you made a mistake, you learn from it. If it's like a thing where like some people think you did wrong and some people didn't, like that's the reality of life. But as long as you are generally trying to do your best most of the time with what you've got, then I think that is how you can judge yourself as a person. And so there are things that you do that might be wrong or bad or hurt someone. And those don't define you. So you can give yourself permission to accept when you make a mistake. And you can forgive yourself for making a mistake because you're generally trying. Does that mean you're off the hook to try to do better next time? No. But it also doesn't mean that you should, beat yourself up like a Monty Python monk. To make amends for it. So try to find that Like, I feel like if we can let go of our perfectionism and we can let go of our fear of making mistakes, it's going to improve so many things. And one of those is, yes, race relations. Fighting racism, I think, is going to call for us, those of us who have the privilege that we have. And if you want to talk to me about the definition of privilege and what I mean by that, I totally don't mind. That's a conversation I'm happy to have. Which again doesn't mean that everything in your life is easy. It just means that that one thing that you're privileged about has not made your life harder. Whether that's the color of your skin or your gender or your sexuality or something else. And yes, that can also mean class-related things too. But I think that if we can let go of our perfectionism and stop judging ourselves when we make mistakes, I think that it'll make it easier for us to have these uncomfortable conversations that need to be had and do these things that need to be done and accept that sometimes people are going to get mad at us for it. And I'll see sometimes white folks who somebody gets hurt by what they do and is like I'm hurt because you did that, and they're like, well, fine, then I just won't even try it. I'm like, no, the point isn't about getting it right all the time. The point is that you're trying. Great, good, you didn't mean it that way. That's fantastic. Like, genuinely, non-ironically, good for you. You did hurt somebody, so do better next time, because now you know and you can, and because you're the good person that you are, who genuinely doesn't want to hurt people, I know you're going to try to do better. So if you give up and walk away, and not just because you're like having like basically a rage quit moment, then you calm down and come back, but if you're like, no, fine, I'm not going to be on this side anywhere, that I'm like, were those really your values? Is that really what's important to you? So I think it's really important to work on this for ourselves, because I don't know about you guys who call yourselves perfectionists, but it has like done such a number on my life and my happiness, and just there's so many things in my life that I think could have gone better if I hadn't been a perfectionist. And so I actually ordered a couple of workbooks that will hopefully eventually arrive that I can use to work through my perfectionism. But so like you yourself will benefit, but also the world around you will benefit too. So if you are one of those people who your own self-improvement and benefits to yourself are not worth it to you because you don't value yourself enough, well, you will also do better for other people this way. But also it's you're actually worth it just for yourself. Like, if it was just like doing this will make you like it will make you feel better and hurt less, that is enough of a reason to be worth it. So yeah. Yeah, and I want people to take a long, hard look at themselves when they feel, because when you feel that defensive thing, you know, when you're like, oh my God, I wouldn't do that. What is wrong with you? I would never, like, it's a good time to like take a breath, step back, and try to look at your feelings and see what it actually is. Like, what is actually causing this? And if it is because you feel like this is saying that you're not a good person, and not just that this person is saying you're not a good person, but if you did this action that hurts somebody, because that's the thing, it's not just that this person is hurt and that says you're a bad person. It's that because this person is hurt, you judge yourself as, having done this makes me a bad person, and I don't want to be a bad person, so I got to turn this around on them somehow, so it's not on me. I don't know if you guys have had friends or relationships like that before, but it's really not a healthy or helpful way to do things. So if you can step back and say, all right, this person's upset, I did something wrong, maybe, or I did something that hurt that person. How's that? I did something that hurt that person, and it seems like that's not the right thing for me to have done. I'm not a bad person. I'm still a good person because I care. Because I care about whether I hurt people. That is what makes me a good person, is that I care and I'm trying. So this person's not telling me I am bad, and I don't need to tell myself I am bad. I'm going to hurt. They're going to hurt. Everyone hurts. It sucks. But okay, my sense of me, my sense of whether I'm a good person should not be affected by that. It doesn't need to be. You care enough that you're you're like bleeding inside at the thought of having hurt another person. That says good things about you and your heart. So if you can try to like cling on to that and be like, no, I know that I'm a good person and I care. So I can handle this. I can withstand this. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to go talk to your friend who's not a person of color, who like you can kind of lean on, who's like, I'm on your side of things and that I have your experiences. Then you guys can commiserate. Man, I hate it when I do that. I hate it when someone points out to me that I did or said something that hurt them, that was racist. And you can sit there together and be like, man, that sucks. I hurt because I did that. I'm sad. That's fine. It's completely okay to have those feelings. If you need to step away and have them. And then you can step forward and take, you can take responsibility. I'm sorry I hurt you. No, none of this weaselly apologizing. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'll try to do better. And there are people who are going to get mad at you no matter what apology you give. That's on them. You do your best to give the best one you can. I think that that's a really good point, Antiprefects. And I think that thanks. I don't have a lot of power in the world, I've been donating to causes that I can, and basically been using my Twitter account to try to get information out there to people that other people, I'm trying to amplify other people's voices and share information that seems like it's important and vital. This is my platform, and it might be a small platform, but I think that these are conversations we need to have. And if me having them can help even just you guys in the audience, just you guys hanging out here with me, think about this in a way that's more comfortable, and that helps us all approach these situations in a way that is more productive and loving and healthier. That's all I need with life. That's enough right there. So yeah, we're gonna take a minute. We're gonna continue this conversation because this stuff is important. This stuff is really literally life or death right now, to talk about racism. And so I'm gonna call it like I see it. But also, when I talk about things like identity and mental health and stuff like that, I know how fundamentally it can hurt when that stuff isn't aligned and solid. And that's really important to me too. I want you guys who are working through this stuff right now to know that you're not the only ones working through this. And I have worked through this, and I've actually gotten on the other side of some of it, which I didn't think was possible. I literally didn't think it was possible for me to say, I'm a person who does these things, who feels these things. It's I still get chills. Right now I've got chills down my spine thinking about the fact that I can say I'm a person who generally wants to help people. I'm a person who really likes to solve problems when I come across them. I'm a person who really likes to know about other people. The way I take apart puzzles in games and characters and stories in games, when I meet a person, I want to know, how do they work? But I know these things about myself, and that's really, really helpful. But also, I think I'm a good person. And that doesn't mean I'm not a person who makes mistakes, and that doesn't mean I'm not a person who hurts people sometimes. Sometimes, even intentionally. Sometimes I'm nasty. I don't like that about myself, but trying to take your worst self and pretend it's not there and put it in a box like Madeline does in Celeste, like she does when she's going against Oshiro, and then she says these horrible things to him and to herself. It's better to accept that this is a part of you and work with it to do better than to try to either pretend it's not there, beat yourself up over it, anything like that. So you can say, I'm a good person. I used to think I was a bad person, trying to pretend I was a good person by doing good things. Yeah, I think that's a good point, Blinkspat. But I think that comes from having some of your own sense of self and your own sense of goodness. And if you can say, generally, most of the time, I genuinely want to help people, and I genuinely don't like hurting people, I think you can say you're a good person. If you're I try my best to help people as much as I can and to avoid hurting people as much as I can, that qualifies you as a good person. Doesn't matter if you get 100% success rate. There is no 100% completion S rank play of being a human being in the world. Like, there just isn't. You're going to mess it up. You're going to be petty. You're going to be angry. You're going to lose your temper. You're going to be selfish. That's fine. Everybody in the world does that. And that's okay. And so if you do something that hurts a person, whether it's intentional or not, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't make you a bad person. And so you can say, I'm not, my idea of myself as a good person. Oh, thank you, Gansita. I appreciate it. I'm always happy when lurkers come out to say hi. So thank you so much. Have a good night. And thank you for sticking around for this. But yeah, try to work on thinking of yourself as a good person. Look at your intent and look at the actions you try to take. They may not always have the result you want, but that's okay. And it's okay if you have a thought in your head, if the first thought in your head is angry or hurtful or petty or something like that. If you have those racist thoughts, for example, that pop into your head when you see somebody, like, you know, if you see a big black man on the other side of the street and you like tense up, it's not your fault that you had that reaction because the world around you has trained you to have that reaction. What you can judge your identity of yourself as a good person on is what you do then. That first reaction, that's usually what someone else put in you. That second reaction, that's you. So if you say or do or think something, especially if you think something, if your instinctive reaction to something is something you're not proud of and you're like, how could I be this bad person? No. What did you do after that? That's who you are. And if you say or do something wrong and you hurt another person and you try to do better, you want to do better, that's who you are. So you got to forgive yourself. You got to believe in yourself as a good person. And you got to accept that you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt other people. You're going to do things wrong sometimes. You're going to, you're going to be ashamed of yourself sometimes. And you can separate your sense of self as a good and worthy person from all of that. And the rest of it is what happens. It's one action. It's one reaction. It's one consequence. But try to love yourself. And that's actually going to make it easier for you to be good to other people. So yeah. And this is something that I struggle with. And it's funny, so I work for Materia Collective. I do marketing and branding and communications for them. And we were trying to figure out, what are we going to say? We have to say something. Like, none of us, we're all very like progressive kind of activist type people. We couldn't not say something. And it being Pride Month, normally we make an announcement of like, hey, we support, our fellow queer creators, because a number of people on the team are queer folks in one form or another, and a lot of people in the VGM community, like, it's such a queer scene, and we feel safe and comfortable talking about our experiences, but we're like, we can't just like, hey, celebrate Pride when all of this is happening, and so I like tried to write the best message that I could. And I'm the one who wrote the message that Materia Collective shared. Is it perfect? No. Is it right? I have no idea. Will people roll their eyes and think it's lip service? Maybe. I don't know. But saying something was the right thing to say, the right thing to do. And I put as much thought and research into that as I possibly could. And that's all I can do. And if somebody comes to me and says, okay, Lauren, the thing that you wrote and the thing that you did was not actually helpful, and here's why. Okay, well, I tried my best. Now maybe my best can be better. But I had to accept, because I was like, what if I get it wrong? What if I do it wrong? And like, even now talking about this on stream, what if I say the wrong thing? What if there is, for example, a black person watching this who is like, oh my God, I can't believe she said this. The thing that she's saying is really, really, really not helpful. Maybe it's not helpful. I don't know. But I have to try. And I hope that it results in more helping than it does hurting. And that's all I can do. And I guess at some point in the past year or so kind of had this And I can't take credit for this as an epiphany. It's more something that I do a lot of reading about stuff like this. I'm very interested in self-improvement and improving the world around me. And as a generally good person who cares about other people and wants things to be better and wants people to be healthy and not hurting, I am upset that I didn't know a lot about this stuff when I was younger. I look back on some of the things that I said in my ignorance and thought in my ignorance, and I'm like, oof. So I can't control any of that. What I can control is me doing the research now and trying to educate myself now and trying to do better now. So I'm doing that. I mean, if that works for you, as long as your sense of worth is not so threatened by somebody telling you did something that hurts them that you're going to lash out, do whatever it takes for you to do that. That's one of the big points here. Thank you so much, Hitsuki. Thank you for joining us and for your helpful and supportive and appreciative attitude. And just, I'm glad you're a member of the community. It's good to have you around. And that goes for all of you, including the newer people. Thank you so much for joining me and for having this conversation. And I want to encourage, as it feels safe, to try to have these conversations with people, even if it's a little uncomfortable. Just try to think about your feelings and the other person's feelings as much as you can, and try to do research if it's a topic you need to research, and just keep trying to do your best. I should probably also shut down. But thank you for letting me talk about this and for staying and for listening. And there's a lot of scary things going on in the world right now. I'm frankly terrified. But all we can do is our best and stick together and do the best we can to make things better. So thank you all for listening. Do the best you can. I'll do the best I can. We can lean on and support each other. And I don't know how things are going to end up. I don't know what things are going to look like at the end of the week, next week, a year from now. But we're going to do our best. And I think the world will be better off for us having done our best, regardless of how things turn out. So be good to yourself. Be good to each other. If you have people around that you can hug the people you love. Love yourself. And keep in touch. And I'll see you guys. Creative sprints are Mondays. We're going to pick up Final Fantasy VI on Tuesdays, and we'll be back for Celeste on Thursday, where we will continue to talk about things like this, probably. Yeah, I've heard that blinks bad. It's not untrue. Bye, all. Take care of yourselves. I mean it. Take care of you, because you actually matter a lot more than maybe you give yourself credit for. All right. Night.